Hey everybody, Kyle Sasser here, and it's everyone's favorite time of the month. That's right, market statistics time. These statistics are for Hillsborough County for November 2021. So you're probably asking yourself, Kyle, it is December, end of December almost. Christmas has come and gone. Why are we looking at November statistics? And the answer is that it does take a little bit of time for the MLS and the local real estate boards to put these numbers together and assemble them into a beautiful report like this. If you would like your own copy of this report, feel free to go down and hit that subscribe button, and we will be happy to email it to you, email the report to you, as well as any future links and updates as the months and years go on. The other thing to know about these statistics is that they are year over year, not month to month. So we are looking at November 2021 compared to November 2020. And the reason why we do that is because the normal 12 months of the year has a natural ebb and flow to the real estate cycle. So, up north, obviously, things kind of slow down in the wintertime. Not a lot of people interested in walking around the snow so much. Down here, though, we kind of follow the school year, honestly. So there's a little bit of dip. There's a little bit of a dip through December. But by and large, end of school year and beginning of school year is two pretty big low points of the real estate market here in Tampa Bay. If you have watched the previous videos, you will know that there has been a little bit of a wobble going on in that we have, for the last 3 months, we actually had more houses going up for sale than have actually sold. And that was pretty good news. We've had another change this month, which I will go over and then kind of explain what it is. I mean, it is significant. So be sure to watch through the end of this video. Also, I think I've finally gotten the camera and lighting situation figured out in here, along with the backdrop of St. Petersburg. So, give me a thumbs up for that, finally getting this figured out. Got the shark there, which if you've been watching for years, he's kind of come around with me to a few different places, got some artwork. Then over there, got some other cool stuff. Yep. But without further ado, let's dive into these statistics. Now, if you remember last month, Hillsborough County actually added 200 more homes for sale than actually sold. So that was an extremely good sign. This month, though, that has gone. That is not that is not the case this month. So again, I'm going to keep an eye on that trend, because the market's kind of it's wobbling right now, and not really sure if it's going to fall this way and continue going up, or if it's going to fall this way and prices are going to hold and come back down. It usually takes a little while for that to kind of sort itself. But the total number of closed sales was actually up 4.3% to 1,952 in November 2021 compared to November 2020. Median sales price was up 23.9% to a total of $365,495, and the average sales price was up 22.7% to $442,854. Now, those of you might remember your math class, the difference between average and median. So average is, let's say you have 5 houses. You add the sales price of those houses up, divided by 5, that gives you the average. Median sales price is a little different. Let's say you have 19 houses for sale. The median price is the point where there's an equal number of homes that sold for more as for less. So it's kind of that equidistance part to both extremes. Personally, I prefer median sales price a little bit more than average sales price, just because median sales price really kind of shows you where the bulk of the market is. Average definitely gets pulled by the waterfront and the high-end luxury segment. Number of new listings was actually up 14% compared to last year, which is great, but remember, we did sell more than actually got listed for sale. But it was up 14% to 1,803 homes listed. And total inventory, which was all single-family homes in the county, was actually down 29.8% to a total of 1,504. Now, we do need to dive into the different price points here, because a $1 million home, it has a little bit of a different buyer pool than a $200,000 or $300,000 home. And so because of that, the timelines and all that stuff is going to be a little different. So it is important to look at each separate price point. The overarching trend, though, is the one that's been the same for, it seems like forever now. But that is basically at $300,000, we have a pretty hard break where for homes less than $300,000, it looks like there's a lot less of them. And homes $300,000 and more, there's a lot more of them. Now, some of that is the new home construction going on, but by and large, most of that is because homes that were like 260, 270, or, you know, even one, cut all that. But the reason why is because homes have basically appreciated so much and gone up in value so much that they have actually moved into a new price category. So, total number of sales by sales price. There were 0 homes in Hillsborough County less than $50,000 sold in November 2021. $100,000 to $150,000, there was 36% fewer homes for a total of 23. $150,000 to $200,000, there was 56.3 fewer homes for a total of 52. And 68.5% fewer homes in that $200,000 to $250,000 range. That is a heavy price point where a lot of people are looking to buy, and there just is not much available. $250,000 to $300,000 is down 39.1% for a total of 241. Now, we hit that $300,000 mark and things flip. So there's actually 59.5% more homes that sold between $300,000 to $400,000, total of 748. 400 to 600, there was 63.5% more for a total of 492. And then this one is bananas. So 600 to $1 million. There was 119.1% more homes sold in November 2021 compared to November 2020 for a total of 195. That is double. There's double the homes sold in that price point compared to the same time last year. That is extremely significant. Number of new listings basically continues with that same trend, $300,000 and less. There's a lot less of those. $300,000 and more, there's a lot more of those. So we'll go back to that 600 to 1 million. There was actually 122.6% more of those listed for sale for a total of 207. $400,000 to $600,000, there was 79.8% more of those listed for 462. And $300,000 to $400,000, there was 81% more of those for a total of 677. And then below that $300,000 mark, we had 250 to 300 was down 42.3% for 202. $200,000 to $250,000 was down 64.2% to 115. And so you get the gist. Everything's basically half. There's half as many homes for sale under $300,000 across the board. Now, total inventory, total homes for sale by price point, still mostly down, about 60%. If you're looking at that under $300,000 mark, we're down about 60% of the total homes available for sale. $300,000 to $400,000 is only down 15.8% for a total of 389, and then $400,000 to $600,000 is down 7.7% to 358. But yeah, it's still a very tight market out there. And then last page here, which I like to call the doom and gloom page. So this is going to be short sales, foreclosures, and bank-owned properties. These numbers have been suppressed because of the moratorium on evictions and foreclosures and all that stuff. But that has been relaxed for a while now, and we have yet to see a massive flood of short sales and bankruptcies. Not saying that they're not coming and and pending, but currently not really seeing a lot of activity in this segment of the market. So total number of foreclosures for Hillsborough County was actually down 44.4% for a total of 5, and short sales was actually down 63.6% for a total of 4. So let's put a bow on this. What does all of this mean? What's it all look like? Well, unfortunately, the previous 3 months where we had actually added inventory for the first time in a very long time completely disappeared this month. So that means that we don't have as many homes for sale. There's not as many to choose from, which means more competition because we do still have the same number of buyers hanging around. We actually have more buyers around because, you know, our total number of closed sales is up. So we have a, you know, continued and high demand with a lot fewer homes for sale, which means it's going to be pretty challenging to, you know, find and purchase a house, but not impossible. I know I've read a lot of stories where a lot of agents are like, oh my God, I've submitted 15 offers and, you know, we got beat out on everyone. And if, if that's true, that's terrible. Currently, I'm running about between 1 and 4 offers before my buyer is able to have an offer accepted and we're under contract and we're going through and we're heading towards closing. There's a lot of things that we can do when presenting the offer to really tailor it and actually make it appealing to the seller. And I know that everyone's like, oh, I don't have cash, it's no use. That's not true. I have gotten homes under contract with FHA. In the last few months, I have been very successful in getting buyers under contract with FHA loans, VA loans, as well as like low money down, you know, limited funds in escrow, like all sorts of things. There's ways to offset those concerns that sellers would normally have about those. There's ways to offset that and make the offer appealing enough where the seller would go for it. Now, you know, if you're thinking about trying to get like $40,000-$50,000 off asking price, that is that, you know, currently this is not the market for that to happen in. But if you are looking for a place to purchase and you're looking to be in, you know, the beautiful Tampa Bay area, it is still not extremely difficult to find a house that you love and to have an offer accepted and to be in your new home within, you know, 30, 40 days. It's, I know there's a lot of stuff going around in the news about all that stuff, and I can tell you as boots on the ground, it is not the doomsday scenario that everyone is chalking it up to be. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments about these statistics, I'd love to hear from you. You can leave me a comment down below, send me an email at kyle@sassergroup.com. If you would like help finding your own great place here in Tampa Bay, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, I'd love to help you out. You can leave me a comment down below or give me a call. Other than that, thank you so much, and I look forward to talking with you soon.